Welcome Cassowary Coast to CCIN's weekly segment for our 2019 August the 8th newspaper edition. We look forward to showing you a few highlights that were in last week's newspaper and some of the action coming up in next week's edition. If you like an article and want to see more content, please subscribe to the app in either Google Play or Apple, or purchase a newspaper from your local distributor. Cardwell was already looking artistically Art Deco last Friday in preparation for Innisfail's Tropical Art Deco weekend. Cardwell's gallery, which is run by volunteers, made a huge effort to pull together a spectacular exhibition that showcases the Art Deco buildings in Innisfail through a variety of different mediums. When CCIN asked the president of Cardwell's Art Gallery what was happening last Friday night, Noel Trehan, the president of the Art Gallery, said, "Today we've got an exhibition of Art Deco works." The idea of that was to lead into the Innisfail Art Deco Festival, which starts in a week. This exhibition will be here for 3 to 4 weeks, and then we'll take it to Innisfail and do the same thing again. Host this exhibition in Innisfail for the Innisfail people to see the talent that we've got in Cardwell. The opening was well supported by members of the community. Being a small town, locals felt it was important to support their friends who were exhibiting works there. Sarah Morris, for example, who came as an attendee, said, "I came to support some friends who have some artwork here." Libby Clegg, publicity officer for the Cardwell Gallery, said artistic members of the community were able to sell their artwork through becoming a member of Cardwell's Art Gallery. That's what we do. Cardwell Library is embracing the history of the Cassowary Coast as the UFO Festival is set to happen this coming weekend. If you're a local who would like to see how the UFO Festival in Cardwell connects to the region from a historical perspective, Cardwell Library has an art exhibition that is inspired by history. Susan Foley, a current resident of Mission Beach, is the creator of this exhibition, and when CCIN met with her at Cardwell Library last Saturday, she told us about a fancy dress ball in 1954. This fancy dress ball was between two schools, Uramo State School and Riversdale State School. They are no longer open as they have been decommissioned, said Foley. She has dedicated one wall to this in the Cardwell Library. Foley also discussed crop circles that occurred near Uramo in 1966. These crop circles were found in the sugarcane not far from the Uramo pub, said Foley. The crop circle sightings were well documented, and she has dedicated another whole wall at the library to the crop circles. In Tully itself, just up the street from IGA, there's a little information sign that has everything about the crop circles. The North Queensland Quarter Horse Association recently held Western Dressage Show 4, Series 2, followed the next day with a ranch riding clinic at the Innisfail Horse and Pony Club grounds, with a number of riders of different ages and skill levels taking part. A special thanks to Judge Steve Thake, pencilers, scorers, callers, and everyone who helped make the weekend run smoothly. Thake, who is one of Australia's most diversely experienced horsemen, is qualified in AQHA, Western Dressage and Ranch Riding, and has spent a lifetime of breaking, training, and competing horses nationally and internationally. In ranch riding classes, the horse is shown individually in pattern work and is judged on the precision of the pattern maneuvers and the horse's movements. The horse should simulate horse riding and working outside the confines of an arena, and should execute the maneuvers at a forward ground covering pace. The next Western Dressage show is the one in Series 3, which will be held in Innisfail on Saturday, August the 24th. Innisfail will host a Ranch Versatility Challenge on October 26th, followed by an A-Class Western Dressage show on Sunday, October 27th. To keep updated on upcoming events, please visit the North Queensland Quarter Horse Association Facebook page.
Send me every night for a wonderful time with your blue, and you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits?
And then I found out later, reading a few newspaper clippings from very old newspapers, that I found that many people held their wedding receptions upstairs in what was called the Bluebird Hall in those days. And that included my mum and dad, and also Dad's sister Mary and her husband Dan Trill. back in the 1940s. And no doubt there's many people here today that probably had their receptions there or went to a reception there of some description.
That's the news for this week. Stay tuned for next Monday's edition, and don't forget to pick up the CCAN paper coming out on Thursday for the latest and greatest stories from the Cassowary Coast.